and what he says right here. One of my favorite lines in all of DC Comics history. It's about what you do. It's about action. Alright, DC Nation, today we're checking out a clip from Superman Batman Public Enemies, one of my favorite DC animated films. And guys, this clip is titled, "They Mocked Superman for Only Doing Small Things." Now, Superman is a superhero that can achieve big feats. He can save the entire universe. Heck, he punched the Anti-Monitor, saved the entire DC multiverse. But he's also the same hero that will save a cat from a tree or stop a car. Heck, his very first appearance in Action Comics #1, we have that iconic image of him stopping the car from crashing. You know, that cover? So yes, he could do big things, but he could also do small things, and the small things also counts, because Superman teaches us that anybody could be a Superman if they're willing to do whatever it takes to save people, be there when help is needed. And I'll elaborate more on this after we watch the clip. Let's go.
So, this is what you've been up to these last few months.
Chasing cars. I help wherever I'm needed.
But you haven't been needed much lately, have you?
What do you want?
We want you to admit something.
I'll shoot myself, I swear!
Just a minute.
I'm gonna...
Come on, you.
Out of the car!
Now, what am I supposed to admit?
That Luthor hasn't done a bad job.
He made things boring again. And boring's good, isn't it? The economy's back to normal, crime's down, there are no wars or anything.
He's up to something. Can't anybody see that?
That's what I thought at first, but eventually I realized all he's trying to do is put that formidable intellect to work doing such a good job.
I'll never respect him. He's a sick man.
But Nixon helped turn our worst enemy into our best trading partner. And Johnson gave us the Voting Rights Act.
Come on, work with us. Please, we need you.
Sorry.
Dude, that clip is so good. Like, from the outside looking in, it might just look like, okay, Power Girl, Major Force, and mainly Captain Atom is trying to get Superman to admit that Lex Luthor is actually doing a good job. Crime is down in Metropolis, and things are going well, but Superman's like, nah, Lex is up to something, and I don't trust him. But besides that, Superman, even when crime is down, he's still finding ways to save people. I love in the middle of the clip when the guy is about to shoot himself and Superman stops talking to Captain Atom. He's like, hey, wait a minute. He doesn't hesitate to save the guy. And the line that he says right here.
Oh, this
right
is what you've been up to these last few months.
Chasing cars. I help wherever
I'm needed. Dude, that is Superman. Like, such a simple line, but so powerful. And one thing that I think Superman teaches us is that anybody could be a Superman. Like, yeah, you might not have the powers of the Man of Steel. You're not going to, like, lift a submarine or, like, stop a car. But you could save somebody. Just you helping wherever you're needed. That's a Superman in my eyes, or a Superwoman, whoever is doing it. And one line that I love that Superman says in the comics is in Infinite Crisis #7, all right? Let me pull this up, guys. Okay, so right around here, they're fighting, right? And what Superman says, as Superboy Prime tells him, I will be Superman. And Superman kicks Superboy Prime off. He's like, you'll never be Superman because you have no idea what it means to be Superman. Yes, I do. I'm from Krypton, a better Krypton than yours ever was. It's not about where you were born, or what powers you have, or what you wear on your chest. Shut up, Superboy Prime punches him. And then, you know, they exchange a few blows, but then Superman takes him out, and what he says right here. One of my favorite lines in all of DC Comics history. It's about what you do. It's about action. Dude, that is so powerful. Like, really, remember what Superman said in the clip? I help wherever I'm needed. It's about action. You could be a normal person out in your normal day and you see somebody in need of help and you take the action to help them. That's all it takes. And guess what? You might have just saved that person or made a big difference. You might just showcase the beliefs that Superman has, you know? And I really hope David Corenswet Superman says this line in the movie. Like, if he says this, dude, that would be so dope. Especially in like a third act where he's fighting against like Ultraman or Lex or whatever that black suited foe is in the trailer or the teaser. We're still waiting on the official trailer. I hope we get that very soon. But if he says this in like a third act, I will be ecstatic, bro. Like, I will be so happy because this line is so simple but so effective. Now, another cool Superman comic that I gotta bring up. All right, here we go. Superman number 156. And we actually got Supergirl on this cover. Guys, I'm hyped for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, especially after those blurry set photos. I don't think that's Lobo. I think that's Kremlin of the Yellow Hills, the movie's villain, you know, the main villain. And dude, the costume, I'm waiting a little bit. I'm gonna make a video about Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow coming soon when we actually get some, you know, HD photos. I don't really want to make a video about blurry photos, but back to this. Superman number 156. Not a hoax, not a dream, but real. The last days of Superman. Do good to others and every man can be a Superman. That's the line. Guys, let me zoom in for you, all right? Let me zoom in. And we got Batman and Robin here. Here we go. So in Gotham City, Superman, do you need us for some mission? And Superman replies, no, not this time. I was just passing by and thought I'd speak to you. You and Robin have been wonderful friends, Batman. We had some great exploits together, didn't we? Well, I had to get along. He moved so shakily, so unlike himself, and he looked pale, exhausted. Robin, I'm afraid it sounded to me as though Superman was saying goodbye. With desperate, dying strength, Superman launches himself into space to write a farewell message to the whole world. Do good to others, and every man can be a Superman. So it's the golden rule, kinda. You know how the golden rule is do what you expect people to do to you, so be good to others so they can be good to you, but it expands upon that, you know? If you do good to others, if you help wherever you're needed, you will be a Superman. Dude, I love that, alright? And just it being put on the moon. Dude, I love Golden Age DC Comics because they're just so creative, you know? Now, to bring this whole video home and really showcase that anybody could be a Superman, well, there is a song, and I think everybody knows this song. I'm not gonna play it because copyright reasons, but I'll just pull it up, you know? Waiting for Superman. Classic song, great song by Daughtry, and yeah, dude, in this video, it's a really good song. You can listen to it on your own. Like, I'll get copyright or blocked. This video will not be posted if I actually play it because this is a big song. I'm pretty sure all you guys have heard it. If you haven't, bro, you're missing out. Such a good song. But in this video, we see this guy basically going out of his way to save people. And at the end, he saves this girl, returns her to her family, and the girl actually gives him a hug. And dude, what I love about this is the guy was not expecting that because he's not doing this for a reward or for gratitude, but that hug meant a lot to him because, oh, I saved somebody, I helped somebody out, and they actually appreciate it. Like a lot of times, supermen, people, or superwomen, people that go out of their way to save people or help wherever they're needed, they don't get the appreciation, but they're not doing it to get appreciation. They're doing it because it's the right thing to do. And yeah, dude, I love that. It's such a good song, and yeah, just the theme for this video, I wanted to talk about it because moments like this, where Superman is mocked, or when he's just helping out wherever he's needed, even doing the small things, and other heroes are like, really, why are you wasting your time? This is what Superman is. This is what makes him stand out. He does the small things. Yes, he could save the entire universe if he wanted to. He could achieve that level of feats, but he could also save a cat from a tree. And guess what? You can save people as well. You could also help out. You can also be a Superman. And yeah, DC Nation, that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was somewhat inspiring, alright? I really enjoyed making this one, but more Superman videos coming soon, because you know, the official trailer is coming out soon. hopefully, and we're in the summer of Superman now. So yeah, this channel is gonna be loaded with Superman content, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section just talking about each theme I throw at you involving Superman each video. Alright, but yeah, until next time, thanks for watching and peace out.